Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I have a lot of exciting news and even some exciting videos to show you because we've had a lot happening this week and coming up here. And I'm really excited to share with you guys everything we have going on for this new year ahead. Okay. First things first, though, you know the drill. If you are drinking something delicious, I want to hear about it in the comments section. So let me know what you are sipping on. I have some La Crescent. Yes, I put ice in my glass. The bottle was at room temperature. I wanted it nice and cold. We don't judge here. We definitely allow you to put ice in your wine. And that is what I did. So I've got some La Crescent on ice. I was enticed to drink some La Crescent tonight because Matt, my husband, and I were discussing what grape varietal we want to put into the new chunk of vineyard we are going to be planting. So this coming spring, highly likely in May, we will be planting some more vines. And so we were kind of debating this morning, trying to make a final decision on what grape we should go with. And I have been voting for some La Crescent. This is definitely, I would say this is my favorite Wisconsin white grape. It's pretty rare that I've had a bad La Crescent at like Timber Hill and at lots of other Wisconsin wineries too. And the aroma too. I just love the aromas of La Crescent. So we were debating between that and Edelweiss. I ultimately left the decision up to him because he is the one who helps take care of all the vines. And, you know, different grape varietals come with different issues. So unfortunately, as much as I love La Crescent, it does have its issues with trying to grow it in Wisconsin. And so fingers crossed, I'm pretty sure he was going to go with the La Crescent, but he's at basketball right now. So once he gets back, I'm going to try to get the scoop and figure out what he ended up going with. If you guys have any requests for the vineyard, maybe the next leg of the vineyard, we can get your requests in. But I'm excited. We're going to be back to planting vines again. Okay, as promised, I told you there was going to be a little construction update. So you saw last week we had some action. The crane came. We got the 4 walls put up for the exterior. We got some interior stuff put in, but then they had to brace things for this huge storm that we pretty much didn't get. They said we were going to get all like a foot of snow. We got 2 inches. Wasn't a big deal. We did get some winds though, so it is a good thing. It's always best to be safe than sorry. And so they went through and braced all the walls really well, and we've got that. So then today the crane came out, and what the crane was adding the second story. So I've got video footage here to share with you guys. Hopefully, I'm getting the spinning wheel right now, but I've got actually 2 different videos. So let's see here if it works. And then I can share with you. Wow. So this is the building as of today or this afternoon. And vineyard. So good. So we've got that, and then let's see if I can get the other one that's got the front doors on it, because that one's even cooler. I love this screenshot of, here we go. So that's the front doors there, and then I'm making my way around the south side of the building. On my computer screen, it's kind of freezing a little bit. So hopefully I'm getting that spinning wheel again. Let me try playing it one more time and see. It's not that long of a clip. So increase this time. And you can see, looks so good. I feel like it's really starting to come together. Crazy enough though, it doesn't look that big when I'm there. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it's gonna look huge once the building is like more put together and everything, but and they were busy working, so I didn't want to get like too close, especially with the crane and everything going on. When I was there, they were putting up one of the walls on the second story. So you can see kind of the middle of the building is 2 stories tall. So they were putting the walls on the second story, but it's really starting to come together. Tomorrow we'll probably have to post some photos and or that same video clip, and well, tomorrow could be even further along. So we'll see. We'll keep updating you on where things are at, but things are really moving along, and I feel like we're going to be in that building in a blink of an eye. I'm a little scared actually how soon it's going to be here, sooner than later. Jessica says, I'm so excited for the new winery. Thank you. We are so excited too. Christian, apparently her vote is for the Edelweiss on the old vines. So I think the Edelweiss would be a popular one too. So we'll see. We'll definitely keep adding the vines. I'll talk with Matt tonight, get the scoop on if he made the final decision for what the 2023 vines will be. But in the meantime, we've got lots of other stuff to cover. So we have all kinds of fun stuff going on this week. On Friday night, our friend Jessica and more of our friends from Echo will be joining us for the last Wino Bingo of 2022. That is going to be happening Friday, December 30th at 6 p.m. Echo will be calling bingo, and we ask that you make a donation to Echo. They are an amazing organization. So you can go to their website and check out all the things that they have going on, or just come to Wino Bingo, of course, and hear directly from them. And as always, we strongly encourage you to make a donation to the organization to help support them for our Wino Bingo night. So we have that going on. Then on Saturday and Sunday, it's just, kind of a normal weekend, except for the fact that it's a Happy New Year. So Saturday is New Year's Eve. We don't have any like big events planned, but it's just, who doesn't want to go to the winery to celebrate New Year's? I know I'll be there. So, you can come and have a fun time with me, Christian, Julie. All the cool people are going to be at work. So come and have a little toast of Sunday fun day with us, and cheers on the New Year's. We do still close at 7 o'clock. So if you are like me and you're probably going to be in bed on New Year's Eve by like 9, 10 o'clock, we'll be pushing it. Celebrating at the winery is perfect because we close at 7. So you can't stay there past then. And then you can go home, get your jammies on, drink some of the wine that you bought at the winery. Win, win, win. Ooh, sorry. I am checking the comments here quick, and Jessica dropped the Echo link. Thank you, Jess. And then there's another question too about sponsorship opportunities for the vines again. Stay tuned for details on that. Once I have the details on the vine planting and everything, we are definitely going to be doing another Adopt a Vine planting event for sure. Okay, so for New Year's Eve, come and celebrate with us at the winery. Then for National Hangover Day, aka New Year's Day, it is actually National Bloody Mary Day. So we are going to be doing a Bloody Mary bar from 11 to 3, January 1st. We have all the fixins. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have bacon, jalapenos, of course, cheese, pickles, the classics, but celery, you name it. We're going to have it. We're going to have this massive Bloody Mary bar, and it's going to be a good time. It's especially if you do go a little too crazy on the wine on New Year's Eve, then this will be a nice little way to celebrate New Year's Day. Whenever I'm hungover, I always like to indulge in a Bloody Mary. Seems to take the headache away. But we've got that going on Sunday from 11 to 3. By some miracle, there are dome openings for both Saturday and Sunday still. So if you are looking for something fun to do, something extra special for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, this is going to be a great time to book the dome. You can do the Bloody Mary bar inside the dome too. So if you want to snatch that up, I think part of the reason that the New Year's Day reservations are still available is my fault. I don't know how it happened, but until today, you couldn't book on New Year's Day. I don't know. It had like through Saturday available, and then it didn't start until the 4th. So now you can book for New Year's Day. We have openings on both Saturday and Sunday, which is pretty rare. Usually weekends, the domes get pretty booked up. So, and the bookings are available now through March too. So if you want to come and book a dome for a night coming up here in 2023, those are available now too. The Valentine's weekend, I've got some special things up my sleeve. I don't think we have the packages out there yet, so stay tuned for that. But if you're looking for a special thing to do for that, we have a whole bunch of stuff coming up. But the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day dome bookings, by some miracle, are still available. So if you're also like me and a crazy late planner, this is your shot to sneak in there and get a dome booked for this weekend. Okay, we have a ton of fun ticketed events coming up here. And I was trying to hop on to our back end website earlier, and I didn't get it. So I want to double check before I say anything. And maybe Christian can help me out if she is watching. But I talked about this last week, and we announced the tickets yesterday, and it sold out in 10 hours, 12 hours. So the murder mystery for January 28th is sold out. Because it sold out so fast, we decided to open up a second date in January because it's Wisconsin. What else are you going to be doing in January besides coming to the winery for a murder mystery? And in case you missed it, it is office themed. So even if you're not a fan of the show, trust me, it's going to be a great time. But the 28th is unfortunately sold out. The 21st, so January 21st, same time, same place, just January 21st is the second date that we opened up. When I was leaving the winery tonight, that date was already half sold out. So I would honestly not be surprised if it is sold out by the end of tonight, early tomorrow for the January 21st one. It is up on our Facebook and our website. So if you want to come and join us for our January murder mystery dinner, which is The Office themed, grab your ticket 5 minutes ago. It's okay. If all of a sudden my viewers on this live go from 100 to 2, then I won't be mad because I know it's because you guys are going and getting your murder mystery tickets before they're sold out. The other thing I've been trying to find, since this one is selling out so fast and we won't be able to do another date, is I'm trying to find a fun theme and a date for doing one in February. So stay tuned. But in the meantime, if you can come on the 21st, get your tickets as soon as possible. I'm going to be there both nights. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, Christian says there are 4 tickets left for the January 21st one. So run, don't walk, run and grab them. And then we might need to create like a wait list and a special release list then for our February murder mystery, because I've been trying to see, like, the office theme one is going to be really fun for January, but for February, I feel like it's gotta, with Valentine's, it's gotta have some sort of like lovers quarrel or something there with Valentine's. So stay tuned for that. And I'm excited. Our murder mystery that we did last year was so fun. There were 3 people that died throughout the dinner, and the people who died, we asked them to kind of, put on a show, make your death known. And boy, did they ever. It was so fun. And people the one that we did last year was like 1920s Great Gatsby themed, people dressed to the nines. This one, since it's office themed, I feel like we really need to push like work attire as the thing. Like guys wear like white button ups and ties and khakis and everything. So it's going to be a good time. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So we've got that going on for tickets. Comedy nights tickets are going fast too. That's going to be January 26th at 7:30. It's the last Thursday of the month. Those tickets are only $10. Again, these always sell out really fast too. It's January. What else are you going to be doing? Come and join us for comedy night at the Winery. I was able to enjoy the show last time. I didn't have to work for once. I was able to sit in the audience and enjoy the show, and I highly recommend it. Everybody was hilarious. Even Christian was kind of funny. And so it's always a good show. We have lots of people who come now every month for comedy night. The other event I'm super excited for, we were supposed to have this in December, but it had to get postponed to January 18th. This is our wine and appetizer pairing. We've teamed up with Cash and Olives here in Cambridge. I say here because that's where I am, but Cash and Olives in Cambridge, they are cranking out some delicious food. And so they are going to be making the appetizers that will be paired up with the wine. They've got shrimp and polenta. They've got all kinds of good stuff. The list goes on. So make sure to grab your tickets and join us. This does include the appetizers and then the wine that pairs with it. So it's going to be a delicious night for sure. So tickets are still available for this. Since everything else has been selling out like crazy, I can only imagine that these tickets are also going to be going quickly. I know we have a little printer in the kitchen that prints like the kitchen tickets for when you order your pretzel at the winery. That way, whoever's cooking in the kitchen knows to make pretzel. And that same printer prints all of our online tickets. And for some reason, it like wasn't connected correctly this morning. And so I turned it off, turned it back on, and it just was like, it was like a CVS receipt coming out of the printer. It was printing so many tickets. And I know there were a couple for this wine and appetizer pairing. And of course, quite a few for the murder mystery dinner and some comedy tickets too. So everybody is, they're like, 2022 is almost over. What can I do to make 2023 a great year? Go to some fun events at Timber Hill Winery. That's the answer, I think. Maybe you've got some New Year's goals going on. I know I do. I have some great New Year's goals that I've already started working on. One of them is to read more. Maybe you guys have that goal too. And so we are going to be meeting for our book club on January 19th. The book for this month is A Very Typical Family by Sierra Godfrey. The book club will be meeting January 19th at 6 to discuss the book. It's a great crew. Anyone and everyone is welcome. Sometimes you don't even have to read the book, and everybody is welcome. We've also kind of started a side husbands table. A few of the people who come, their husbands tag along, and they've kind of started their own Husbands of the Book Club support group. So if you want to just join that group then too, I'm sure they won't bite too hard. So we've got book club going on. This you don't need tickets for. Just come, read the book, have some fun, meet some new friends. Can't go wrong with that. Some other fun events. I don't think the tickets are up yet. We had a pretty crazy day today. For a Wednesday, we were hopping. So these will probably go up tomorrow since we ran out of time today. Our Christmas card class was such a fun hit. Everybody who was there requested that we do another one. So the next holiday here is Valentine's. So we're going to be doing a Valentine card class on January 22nd. That's a Sunday at 11 a.m. Tickets will be $20. And you'll make a whole bunch of adorable Valentine themed cards here. So we've got that going on in January. That tickets will be available soon. And then last but definitely not least, for ticketed events for January, we have our succulent planting coming up on January 15th. We've done this event before with Geski's Gardens. They did such a fun thing that I do have some plants in my house, and by some miracle, they're still alive. I don't know. There must be some sort of secret elf in my house that's watering them, because it's not me or my husband, but they're still alive. And so come and join us, become a plant mom like myself, and have some fun at the succulent planting on January 15th. Christian says tomorrow for sure. So stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll have succulent planting and Valentine card tickets up, especially since if there's only 4 tickets left on that murder mystery, those are going to be sold out. So you're going to have to grab the tickets to this, which is still going to be fun. This is a plant is going to stay with you, for long term, hopefully. Okay. For our bingo organization for January, coming up, we have Albert's Dog Lounge. The bingo nights are January 13th. It's going to be a Friday the 13th. Yikes. Then the second bingo night is January 27th. Albert's Dog Lounge. Hopefully they bring friends with them, because I know if you guys know me, I love dogs. So I'm pretty excited. So we've got Albert's Dog Lounge coming in January. And then for trivia, we're going to be doing some different stuff. So stay tuned for that. Also in January, don't forget to bring these bad boys into the winery. The holiday giveaway envelope starting this Sunday, January 1st. You can bring these guys in and see what's inside. Now, don't forget, do not open ahead of time. Bring it in, signed, sealed, and deliver it to us, and we will open it up for you. And together, we will discover what your prize is. So we've got that. Heads up, the cocktail of the month, the Toasted Marshmallow Old Fashioned, is going back into the vault. So come into the winery Thursday, Friday, or Saturday to get your taste of the cocktail of the month before it is gone till probably next season, because this one's been super delicious and popular, so I'm sure it will be back. Then starting on Sunday, our current wines of the month, Spice Red and Spice White, will be available to anyone and everyone. So if you're a herd member and you know you want to stock up, come on in as soon as possible so that you can snag the bottles that we have. For January, we are re-releasing. It is now called Beach in a Bottle, but some of you may know it as Coronication. 2 years ago, we did it as the wine of the month in January, and it is a sweet white wine with pineapple and coconut flavoring. So we're naming it Beach in a Bottle. My favorite part about it is it has a QR code on the back that you scan. It takes you to a page on our website that pulls up a beautiful scene of a beach with the tide coming in and palm trees. So basically, Beach in a Bottle is a vacation in a bottle. It will take you, you scan that, you pull it up the video on your phone, maybe put some sunglasses on to really feel like you're getting the full kind of VR experience, and just pretend, sip a glass and pretend like you're on vacation because it's beach in a bottle. So we did that back with the Coronication, and it was such a fun hit. So we've got that coming back, but we renamed it because we're sick of talking about Corona and all that stuff. So Beach in a Bottle sounds so much more delightful to me. And then for our cocktail of the month, we're going to be using that to make a pineapple mojito. So it's going to be a Beach in a Bottle mojito. It's going to be so delicious. Might be what I need to drink next week on the live. We'll see. See what the weather does. Okay, we talked a little bit about New Year's goals. I want to hear what you guys have for New Year's goals. Mine, of course, is to get that building open, have a successful opening, to not run out of wine for the opening. And the other thing, then on a personal level, my husband told me the other day that I needed some hobbies that weren't work or my dogs. And so I've been cooking more and trying to make these little cooking videos for fun. So if you are curious and want to see those, feel free to go to my personal Facebook and check those out. But I'm trying to think of, like, I need a third goal. I feel like you gotta have like 3 goals, but I have 2. The winery thing is a pretty gosh darn big goal. So it's kind of like a 3-in-1. But in the cooking, that's gonna be fun, I think. I always have loved cooking, and then with starting a business and everything, I just have never been taking the time to cook as much as I would like to. So trying to get back into that, I think will be good. And then I'm not constantly going out to eat or eating quick trip meals. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but sometimes it's good to make some food at home. But if you guys have any good goals, any tips for sticking with your goals, I want to hear about them. All right. I think that's all I've got for tonight. I can't believe it. This is our last weekly winery update of 2022. When I see you guys again, it will be a new year. Lots of new things going on. Hopefully you can come and join us this weekend for all of our New Year's celebrations. I hope you guys all have a happy new year, and cheers to 2023 being one of the best years ever. We're going to have a new winery. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. All right. Cheers, guys. Thank you.